Today on The Boot Guy, I'm looking at 3 impact gloves from IRONCLAD. So as important as I feel it is to have a really good pair of boots on your feet that is built for your job and for the type of work you do, plus your body type, I also feel that it is equally important to have a really good pair of gloves based off of the type of work that you do. Now, IRONCLAD is one of those companies out there that is so passionate about protecting your hands that they have done more R&D than anybody else I know. Most glove companies out there are still following the same glove patterns and styles from the turn of the century without recognizing that jobs have changed, tools have changed, and the impact that each of those things has on our body has changed. So I'm going to start out with 3 pairs here from the EXO series. Now these are all impact gloves, but excluding this high-vis one, these 2 here, these are pretty much identical. So I'm going to talk about these as one. So this one here, this is the Moto Impact. This is a black and lime green colored glove. And this one here is called the Project Impact. Now, these 2 gloves, apples for apples, the exact same type of glove. They fit the same, they have the same major components. The only difference here is the colors, is the color pattern that they use to put these together. They perform and will do the exact same thing. Now I have to say, impact gloves like this, where the hell were you 20 years ago? Why did it take so long for anybody to come up with the idea of impact gloves? So what makes it an impact glove is the pads that sit in the palm of the hand at these parts of the fingers and the whole top section here. All of this is reinforced. This is protecting your hands from top impact, wrist impact, because it has this beautiful padded wrist protector here, a padded wrist protector here. So the 2 points when you're shoving your hand in somewhere that usually get cut up at your wrist, they're protected. These parts that you usually bang the crap out of your fingers when you're either a mechanic working on an engine, getting your hand into deep, tight places, or if you're just working around the house, if you're tinkering, or even if you're working out in the yard. Both of these gloves offer extreme protection. Now this bad boy here, this is the high-vis Impact. And this is the one I'm going to use to really talk up, because this glove is a wonderful, beautiful glove in so many ways. Where these other impact gloves, they're awesome. They are great. They have the padded palm, the protecting of the hands, but the high-vis Impact, knowing that this has its place in the construction world, knowing that this is probably the best glove for a tow truck driver, these things are awesome. So not only is there high-vis here at the top of the hand and on the fingers, but the color, the lime green, it's not your typical lime green. It's more into that yellow realm. So this stuff is really bright. It's really hot. So if you're on the roadside and you're working and you've got this on your hand, plus your vest, plus your hat, plus your jacket, and you're completely compliant, you've got something else that's moving and flashing and getting people's attention. You become less of a target. So my favorite part about this are the fingertips. The way they added this special material to the fingertips of these gloves, that is awesome. That is probably the one point that most guys really wear out first. If they don't wear it out in the palm, it's the tips of the fingers. And they completely reinforce all the fingers also. So a major complaint about gloves is you can't pick up little things. You can't pick up screws. And it's not true with any of the impact gloves. No matter which impact glove you have on, you can pick up screws. You can work your tools. You can adjust your wrenches. You can actually feel. Now, you're not going to work your smartphone with these, okay? But you've got enough tactile touch that you can actually pick up screws. You can pick up nails. You can work with them. And plus, like anything, the more time you spend wearing a glove, wearing a boot, putting anything on your body as a protective layer, you become more responsive to having that there. Your skills develop around the item. So how should these gloves fit? Well, they should fit tight. out of the packaging, out of the box, in the shop. You want to feel this glove on the side of your hand, you want to feel it on the tip of your finger, and you want this to stop right at the bend in your wrist. The other thing that you want to try, and this might seem silly to a lot of people, but this really helps out when you're buying winter gloves and just gloves in general, is this gripping motion is going to be something that you're always doing. You're always going to be grabbing something. So if a glove is too tight, when you do this motion, if you can feel it getting tight across all the fingers, in this section between the pointer finger and the thumb, if you can feel it where it's uncomfortable, well, try to imagine holding a hammer drill where this thing is getting uncomfortable, or working a jackhammer, or having to pull chains. If it's tight and uncomfortable, no matter what you do, it's going to be tight and uncomfortable. It'll take you weeks to break in and soften up a pair of gloves, especially these IRONCLAD gloves, which are built like brick shit houses. And the good thing about IRONCLAD is once you get there, once you get that perfect fit, they're not going to fall apart on you the next day. These things are overbuilt. They have designed and built these things way beyond what they should in a pair of work gloves. So that's the IRONCLAD EXO Impact Series work gloves. Hey, if you've worn any of these EXO gloves, especially the Impact Series from IRONCLAD, please comment below. Let guys know how long a pair of these gloves lasts you and what type of work you do in these gloves. Hey, if you want to know more about the EXO series or just IRONCLAD in general, because they are an amazing company that is really pushing the limits of glove construction and design, and they just listen to you, the consumer, the end user, the guy who's got to put these on your hand and make a living. IRONCLAD cares about you guys. If you want to know more about them, or if you just want to get a few links that'll make it easier picking these up, swing by to bootguy.com. There I'll have a nice posting. I'll have some interesting videos from IRONCLAD about design and just all the materials that they use. And I'll also have a few detailed photos of the gloves and the packaging that they come in. Hey, please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you want to know more about IRONCLAD gloves, or if you've got a question about boots or anything else from the work world, please feel free to shoot me over an email. All right, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy, wearing gloves. Thanks a lot for watching.